The three biggest pains aspiring coaches and future NLP practitioners face when getting started in NLP, and the little known secret to being a great coach. I have a little known and much sought after secret for you, which I will share in about 30 seconds. But first, of all the problems you could be facing in life, we have identified the number one pains in your NLP journey. We surveyed hundreds of aspiring coaches and future NLP practitioners to establish the biggest pains they face when getting started with Neuro Linguistic programming. You may see, feel, or be experiencing these pains right now, so on this video I will not only expose the issues, but also explain how you can eradicate them. So either watch this video now, or if you're short on time, click the button below, enter your email, and I'll send you a copy to watch later. But first, I have a very serious question for you. You need to think about the answer here and be honest, as it really does make all the difference. Having trained hundreds of NLP practitioners and fledgling life coaches, I see two types of people. Those chasing the certificates and those chasing the skills. Think about it, they are both very different. Yes, you get multiple highly sought after and well respected certificates from globally recognised governing bodies here, and you may think you get the same with budget online NLP courses. But does that mean you have truly mastered the skills? Could you learn to drive through videos on a screen? I would argue, very strongly, that you could not. At some point, you have to apply the skills practically and develop the real-life application of those skills before you are let loose on a busy high street. Okay, so the consequences of learning to drive in a classroom and favouring qualifications over skills are very different, but they could still result in a metaphorical car crash. So, the first question for you, are you chasing the qualification or the skills? If you just want the stamp on your CV or the certificate to adorn your wall, you should jump off this screen and find any one of the cheap and cheerful online courses, and we wish you the best of luck with that. This is not the right course for you. Alternatively, if you are serious about this and the skills are more valuable to you, then you have shown great promise for your life coach career or NLP practitioner future. You see, great coaches are coachable. Imagine a large glass of knowledge centered in your chest. As a great coach, you will know that throughout your years you have amassed gallons of knowledge that are either serving you well or not, that is empowering you or not, that is reducing friction in your life or not. A great coach will enable clients to tip out the knowledge that doesn't serve them, to make room for new, refined, effective and efficient learnings. A great coach will understand that despite the comfort that old habits and mental processes provide, much of it can be flawed and is in need of an overhaul. Great coaches are coachable. Leading by example, great coaches are the first to tip out the old habits, thoughts and beliefs to be able to acquire new skills and knowledge. A wise person once said, if you want to make a living, work on your clients. If you want to make a fortune, work on yourself. If you want to be rich in love, happiness and fulfillment with an amazing career, a business that energizes you and the ability to provide light for your clients, you are in the right place. Keep watching for the biggest three pains you are undoubtedly facing right now. So in reverse order and taken from hundreds of our successful delegates, the three biggest pains. See which one resonates with you, and I'm sure just hearing them will make you feel more receptive. They will tell you that you're in the right place. Number 3, getting time off work. It's crazy. We work to live, but often feel like work gets in the way of our lives. Time is our number one resource. Every other resource, such as money, can be rekindled and replaced, but not time. When time is spent, it is gone, forever. It's a resource that should be prioritised, and I wonder, how are you prioritising your time right now? I understand that you cannot always just drop everything and sign up for a 6-day course to completely change your life, but I'm sure with the right priorities you could find time in the next 6, 12 or 18 months. Becoming a coach of NLP will enable you to create your dream instead of working to build someone else's. If you're training to develop your skills for your current role, then you will be hugely more effective have better communication skills, make better use of your working time and resources, and you will know that you've invested your time well. At the Pro-Noctis NLP Academy, we hold NLP practitioner courses every month of the year and have a fully immersive training facility, so you eat, sleep and breathe NLP for the entire duration of your course. You can wring your trainer and the course curriculum dry of knowledge and ensure that you make the very best investment with what precious time you make available. Number 2, selecting a suitable course provider. I understand why this is a huge pain. There are so many course providers out there, and ultimately you just want to make the best choice for you. Many of the course providers are the same, and for that reason it's easy to choose based on a handful of reviews and cost. But we think it helps to identify what's different. Pro-Noctis, for example, have rocked the boat over the last few years and done away with the archaic, stuffy hotel conference room style of learning. I'm sure you've been there, rushing across town from your remote accommodation, coffee in hand, struggling for parking, dashing into the foyer only to find the lift is out of order and it's the stairs for you. You arrive flustered, frustrated and fighting to regain focus. The impending death by PowerPoint does little to motivate you. Later in the day you catch yourself considering eating your textbook as the tutor drones on, and the thought of another stale sandwich during your rushed lunch break drains the life from you. We changed that. Imagine arriving at a beautiful Gothic abbey, surrounded by elite sportsmen and women, inspiring people in a location where everyone has a common goal: to learn and improve. Fully immersive means fully immersive, and even breakfast is taken with your course tutor and the other delegates. Revision of the previous day's learning constitutes a gentle stroll around ornamental gardens and a mind-expanding discussion at your own pace. We have swapped stuffy conference rooms for ornate libraries and other historic spaces with supportive Chesterfield seats and tame lighting, not the retina-burning strips you'll have experienced before. Anyway, we need to move along to number 1. But I encourage you to browse on our site to learn more about our fully immersive training and our incredible location. Of course, the number 1 pain, the cost. At the Academy, we deliver the finest NLP training in the country and deliver it in a unique environment with unbelievable benefits and savings. You know that training can be riddled with extra costs. Those costs are often hidden and can run into the thousands, from hotel rates, parking charges, commuting costs, food, and in some cases, even additional assessment fees. We believe in 100% transparency, so let's uncover the savings you can make with Pro-Noctis as opposed to the hidden costs associated with other providers. Hotels, fees, and food costs. Our courses are fully included with spacious double ensuite rooms as standard, situated yards from your training room, and as much healthy, nutritious and tasty food as you can eat. If it's good enough for the Great Britain Olympic Gymnastics squad, it's good enough for you. Parking and commuting costs. No need to navigate across town. In fact, you can ditch travel for the entire week. The only thing getting to your classroom will cost is marginal wear on the sole of your shoes. No extra cost, no extra stress. Additional learning fees. All your coursework, textbooks, assessment fees and pre- and post-learning resources are included in your one-off price. You can either click through to the course dates and prices page now or finish this video first, but either way, I'm sure you will be happy with what you see is what you pay, what we say is what we deliver, and what you feel during your training is incredibly important to us. Hence our 100% money-back guarantee and the Pro-Noctis Goodwill Learning Scheme. If you are not 100% happy with the course, we will return all your fees. We are also eligible to join us at any time on another course to refresh and renew your newfound NLP skills. Our Pro-Noctis Goodwill Learning Scheme will ensure your skills remain sharp and your confidence remains high long after your course is finished. So remember, you're not alone in your pains, but they can be eradicated. We have infused unrivaled training and instruction with a dedicated, breathtaking location, delivered with military-style professionalism on a hassle-free, fully immersive, fully inclusive manner. If you're even slightly interested in becoming a life coach or getting qualified in NLP or hypnotherapy, here's what to do. Scroll down and click on the button that says click here for NLP course dates and prices. You owe it to yourself to get the very best NLP and life coach training at the lowest possible price and with zero friction.